In his prime, Iron Mike was nothing short of absolutely terrifying. His dark aura and fearsome punching power made him one of the most destructive forces in boxing history. The Brooklyn native rose through the ranks at an alarming rate. He eliminated every opponent in his path, en route to becoming the youngest heavyweight world champion of all time at just 21 years of age. In this video, we will show you of Mike Tyson's opponents before and after the fight. February 1986, Mike Tyson and Jesse Ferguson met in the ring. This fight was supposed to show that Mike Tyson was a serious contender for the world title, and not just an exaggerated figure, as many still believed he was.
Good right.
Tyson presses Ferguson to the ropes, where he carries out his signature combination of a right hook to the body and right uppercut to the head. Jesse falls to the canvas.
Put him down. I think that uppercut broke Ferguson's nose, Jim. He is in desperate trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Maintain a little bit of distance. So that he's going to take a point. He's disqualifying him. He disqualified Jesse Ferguson.
The Tyson-Boyd fight took place on July 11, 1986 in Swan Lake, New York. Tyson weighed in at 220 pounds, and Boyd was 21 pounds lighter.
In watching tape with Mike Tyson,
After the bell, Tyson took a dominant position and began to put pressure on Boyd. He immediately broke Boyd's nose, and it was rumored that it had been the first blow.
when he gets in around 14, 15 years.
Lorenzo started the second round actively. He approached and from the clinch tried to find a gap in Tyson's defense. Boyd's punches were weak compared to Iron Mike's punches. After several significant blows to the body, Tyson delivered a series of powerful uppercuts, striking Boyd in the jaw and knocking him out. Boyd didn't get up. At around 1 minute and 43 seconds of the second round, Tyson won his 24th consecutive victory and remained an undefeated fighter. November 22, 1986, Las Vegas, Nevada. The young heavyweight sensation, 20-year-old Mike Tyson, who made his professional debut just over a year and a half ago, enters a fight for the world title. His opponent is 32-year-old Trevor Berbick, for whom this is his first title defense since winning the title in March of 1986. Before the fight, Berbick said, "I will deal with him in 7 rounds." But Tyson set himself a goal of dealing with Berbick much earlier. It didn't help that Trevor himself greatly assisted Tyson with this task. Instead of moving and trying to keep out of his opponent's way, he stood right in front of Tyson, trying to prove that he could fight him head-to-head. But no one could fight head-to-head with the Mike Tyson of the mid-'80s. And soon, Berbick and his coaching staff and everyone who watched the fight became convinced of this fact. Mike shakes Berbick and almost knocks him down. However, Tyson does not rush his opponent, but acts in a style called controlled aggression. Berbick is in a dangerous position, but is saved by the bell. In the first seconds of the second round, starting with a powerful blow from the right, Tyson finishes what he started in the first. Berbick is on the floor but immediately jumps up, trying to show everyone that he is able to continue. But Berbick was far from okay. He was shocked and could not come to his senses. But at the same time, Tyson did not force a hasty conclusion and only attacked when he was sure of the outcome. Just over a half a minute before the end of the round, Tyson lands a right to Berbick's body, misses an uppercut, but then delivers a left hook that didn't look heavy, but it was. What happened to Trevor Berbick after that hit looked both comical and sad. Berbick still managed to get to his feet before the count of 10, but the well-known referee Mills Lane stopped the fight, and now the former champion can barely keep on his feet. When the great coach Cus D'Amato met Tyson, he told him, "Mike, you will become the youngest world champion in the history of the heavyweights." Those words were prophetic, But unfortunately, D'Amato did not see the triumph of his student. He died exactly 1 year before the victory. Mike Tyson versus Pinklin Thomas. The battle took place on May 31st, 1987. At this point, Mike was the owner of the WBA and WBC belts. Thomas approached this match with a good track record of a series of 3 victories in a row and was considered a serious test for the 20-year-old Tyson. And at the beginning of the match, it seemed so. Thomas managed to cope with the pressure of Iron Mike for 5 rounds. However, in the 6th 3-minute period, Tyson carried out a series of powerful uppercuts and hooks from both hands, some of which landed right on his opponent's jaw. Thomas stumbled, and then after another left hook, crumpled him to the canvas. He did not have time to get up before the end of the count, and the referee stopped the match.
Thank you. You're a great fighter also. It's my pleasure to give you a shot at the title. You deserve it. Answer this question.
Mike Tyson versus Tyrell Biggs.
Therefore, I expect a good, clean bout. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves, go back to your corner. Good luck.
Because again, the hand speed of Mike Tyson is very good. But whatever he does,
The fight lasted until the 7th round. At the very beginning, Tyrell immediately enters the clinch. Tyson strikes from the left. He hits with a forearm and knocks out Biggs' mouthpiece. Another lingering clinch, and Mike Tyson throws a hard, short left strike to Tyrell's temple. Tyrell Biggs falls out of the ropes. His face is covered with blood, but he still manages to get up to the count of 9 and decides to continue the fight. Breaking the distance a little, Tyson thrust another left side to the jaw. The blow was the last for Tyrell Biggs. On January 22, 1988, a young heavyweight champion from New York took on the former heavyweight champion of the world. Motor Don King lured Larry Holmes out of retirement with a $3 million offer to take on Iron Mike. This is a fight Tyson prepared for his entire life. The pair fought only once, and after the fight, Holmes went back into retirement. Despite his brazen claims, Holmes had difficulty keeping up with the younger, faster, and stronger Tyson. Like many of the fighters who challenged Tyson in the past, Holmes often clinched in an effort to slow the aggressive Tyson down. In round 4, Holmes started off well, hitting Tyson several times with his left jab. As the round went on, however, Tyson would continue to attack Holmes. After referee Joe Cortez broke the second clinch, Tyson hit Holmes with a left jab, right hand combination that sent Holmes to the canvas. Holmes was able to get back up, but was immediately met with a furious combination from Tyson, who knocked Holmes down for a second time with a right hook to the head. Holmes stumbled back to his feet and was able to answer the referee's count at 8. Tyson would continue to hammer Holmes with powerful combinations, until finally delivering the final blow with 7 seconds left in the round. A right hook that dropped Holmes for the 3rd time in the round, after which Cortez stopped the fight and awarded Tyson the victory by technical knockout. Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks was a boxing match which took place on Monday, June 27, 1988. Both men were undefeated, and each had a claim to being the legitimate heavyweight champion. At the time, Tyson held the belts of all 3 of the major sanctioning organizations, while Spinks was the ring champion and was considered the lineal champion. Tyson won the fight, knocking out Spinks in 91 seconds.
And he's down again and in serious trouble. A right hand right on the chin.
MGM Grand, Las Vegas, February 25, 1989. This was the date and place of one of boxing's most anticipated fights of all time, Mike Tyson against Frank Bruno. This would be Tyson's first fight after firing longtime trainer Kevin Rooney. Tyson was coming off a first-round knockout over the previously undefeated Michael Spinks, which not only gave Tyson the lineal heavyweight title, but laid to rest any doubt over who was the rightful heavyweight champion. The fight got off to a fast start, with the two men exchanging punches in the middle of the ring as soon as the round started.
And misses Frank Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on to the head of Tyson. Tyson not effects clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to fight back.
At the end of round 2, Tyson hit Bruno with a right hand that sent Bruno into the ropes. Sensing a knockout, Tyson would continue to hammer Bruno, but Bruno was able to hold on and survive the round.
And the bell ends round number 2. Bruno attempting to make a better fight of this than most people thought possible. He's lost every round, making 8 or 9.
Tyson dominated the fight into round 5. With a minute left in the round, he would continuously attack Bruno with powerful combinations.
Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut, lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with a right hand. On as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him.
The fight would finally end with less than 10 seconds to go in the round. But before Bruno could go down, referee Steele stepped in and stopped the fight, awarding Tyson the victory by technical knockout. Tyson's next fight in his comeback period was against Alex Stewart, a promising fighter with every one of his 26 pro wins by knockouts. Although the fight was initially scheduled for September 22nd, Tyson suffered an injury while training from his sparring partner Greg Page. The cut required 48 stitches, causing the fight to be rescheduled for December 8th. As soon as the fight began, Tyson went on the attack and threw Stewart 2 punches, the second of which knocked Stewart to the canvas less than 10 seconds after the start of the fight. Stewart was able to get up before the count of 5 and continue, but was met with many powerful punches from Tyson.
A good right hand that hurt Stewart again, but Stewart is still upright.
At 1 minute 5 seconds of the round, Stewart was again knocked down by Tyson's right hand. This time, he got up just before the count of 8, and referee Frank Cappuccino allowed Stewart to continue. The 3 knockdown rule was in effect, leading Tyson to continue his furious attack on Stewart, trying to get a third knockdown that would give him an automatic victory. At 2 minutes 27 seconds of the round, Tyson threw Stewart a short blow with the left hand and knocked Stewart down for the 3rd time, ending the fight and giving Tyson the TKO win.
Well, Stewart said that Tyson was a mountain he had to climb. He just got knocked off that mountain.
The fear and menace Mike Tyson carried about him in his prime has never been better exemplified than in the first 10 seconds of his comeback fight against Peter McNeely on August 19, 1995. McNeely started the fight by aggressively attacking Tyson as soon as the opening bell rang. Tyson was able to avoid McNeely's wild punches and land a straight right that dropped McNeely to the canvas less than 10 seconds into the fight. After taking referee Mills Lane's standing 8 count, McNeely was allowed to continue and resumed his assault on Tyson. The 2 men exchanged punches in the corner as the first minute of the round passed. Less than 20 seconds later, Tyson landed a right uppercut that again sent McNeely down. With McNeely clearly hurt from the exchange, his manager Vinny Vecchione entered the ring to prevent McNeely from taking any more damage, causing Lane to end the fight and award Tyson the victory by disqualification. On January 16, 1999, Tyson would face former IBF heavyweight champion Francois Botha. Despite his long layoff, Tyson was correct about his chances of collecting a victory over Botha by way of knockout.
Everything Mike does. Here we go again. Here comes the corner in the ring. The 2 have to be ripped apart.
12 seconds before the end of the 5th round, Tyson was able to land a short right hand that dropped Botha to the canvas. Botha twice attempted to get up and was nearly able to answer Steele's count at 9, but he went right back down, and Steele stopped the fight, at 2 minutes and 59 seconds, and Tyson was awarded the knockout victory. Iron Mike traveled to Europe for the first time for a fight back in 2000. Although he was far from his prime and had a fall from grace after doing time behind bars, Tyson was still one of the most popular sports icons in the world. For 2 weeks, the English capital stood still every time they caught a glimpse of him. Fans flocked from all over the country to watch the action live. Mike Tyson took on British champion Julius Francis at the MEN Arena in Manchester on January 29, 2000. The fight ended quickly as Tyson knocked out his opponent within 63 seconds of round 2.
Into round 2, he's been down 3 times. How much more punishment? There's a left uppercut, a twisting left. Down he goes.
I think we'll give one more, but that's going to be it.
If anything, he's showing that he's got guts. Goes down for a 5th time, and that's it. It's waved off. It's on.
And on October 20th, 2000, Mike entered the ring against Polish boxer Andrew Golota in one of the more unique fights, billed as the Showdown in Motown. Going into this fight, Tyson was on a 3-match winning streak, following his return from a 15-month ban relating to that infamous incident involving Evander Holyfield, where he bit the former heavyweight champion's ear in the 3rd round of their heavyweight rematch.
Straight left hand right on the nose. A right hand by Tyson. Another overhand right by Tyson that got Golota on the head.
At the Palace Arena in Michigan, however, Tyson was once again at his explosive best, having knocked down Golota with a powerful right hand at the end of the opening round. Between the first and second rounds, Golota was begging his trainer to stop the fight. Golota's trainer, Al Certo, however, sent the Polish fighter out for a second round, which subsequently followed a similar vein to that of the first. After another onslaught from Tyson, the former Olympic bronze medalist decided to quit, despite his trainer's pleas to continue.
After he quits at the end